Overpowered teams. One. Wait, nah, nigga. Focus up, focus up. Focus up, set, dog. Never have to ASU.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Going over the top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys. He couldn't do it.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The give back. Can't get it to the ground. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave the big verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Wiggles free. Going right and going deep. He's got it inside the 25.
Let's go, boy!
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. To the air. It's Green. Quick completion on the out route. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out my way, boy.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Here we go. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Looking for the goal line.
Late on that play. There's a lot.
Points on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Pop that boy, son. Damn, that chip in gear. He's ready to eat some. Lucky. Focus up, focus up.
A long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Toss sweep to the right.
Ooh, I missed it.
Down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Boy, did they have a big pickup secondary. Five-star defensive back.
Yeah, the 6.
What a huge boost for this program.
Whatever, I like the drumsticks go the best. I wanted 2 extra though.
Like that. Dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before.
Pop that boy, popping.
Positive play and picked up a few on the run. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense...
Oh, he's got some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Finding open areas. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Ooh, I missed it out.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Russell. He's not going to get there.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know. I didn't put that in.
Defense that time
was
expecting run. You saw the point of attack.
Other penalties, good luck.
There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Might be changing the route. They'll run the toss.
Fat ass nigga. Wrong guy.
3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
What a stupid move.
But he's incomplete.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game, you want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell he throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
The Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. To throw, it's Green. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God to this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. try the run. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got room to work. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team. You want to be imposing your will. This guy right here, Tony Rock, has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Off the play fake. Now adjusting. He breaks into the open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
And they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Takes the handoff. It's Moss. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without score. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggie! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Back to pass, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Again on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Second down, he'll throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by a field goal over Coastal Carolina. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards, and they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. A&M comes back out with another first down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it.
Oh, shit. Motherfuckers.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Past the 45. And it's a fumble after that huge gain.
Here you go, boys. Here goes my strip, baby. Here goes my strip, nigga.
The other way.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Trying to get the edge on the right.
Yeah,
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Green. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I'm punching the dog. I picked it quick by accident.
The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Takes a handoff. It's Owens. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. These two old SWC rivals have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago. But since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World.
Woo, that ball should have came out. That nigga died.
This is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
On the move. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Oh, how he got locked.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
Look how he... Oh, they did that shit. Bullshit at me. They threw my guy back like a shield.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah,
stop him at a pretty minimal pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it along the sideline. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Leaves it with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He's got great speed.
That's not how we want to finish this half.
He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house.
Not good, dog.
Touchdown, Aggie. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. First play from scrimmage here in the second half. Now keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to throw, it's Green. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Throwing right.
Damn, I see you dropping too. I don't know why I don't take the short down.
17 on the year. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to pass. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The hand to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being hard. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Punts it out of the air. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Get it to the edge. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens fake to a toss. It's pitched down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Dumps it to the back.
Come on, what a bullshit. At least stop him short.
Moving the chains out to the 34.
It's weird, man.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that 1st down. He's just playing above the X's and O's.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best line.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They're able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Pick it up! Pick it up!
Had their first pick here late in the game. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago.
Motherfucker.
Called on just
Trying to force me, nigga.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You're expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Escapes trouble. And the heat was all over.
Damn, I had him open. I thought he was going to go. Fuck. Fuck, I should have read it.
Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope to punt. And it touchdown Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And they did a really nice job on that punt block. They haven't showed that this year yet, so they overloaded the one side. They used their speed to get the block, and then how about scooping and scoring and taking it to the crib?
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Back to throw. It's Green. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Takes it the other way.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Pop that bitch out, bitch!
Powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Defense.
Man, pick it up and run, bitch!
That's what I'm talking about.
Fucking idiot.
This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now, I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Back to throw. It's Green. Hauls it in. And the Razorbacks have enough for the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Going up top again. Under fire.
Damn it, dog.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Anthony. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. That last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone.
Why did I throw it like that?
Wide open defenders all
I did not want to throw that like that.
Interception of the day. He's marked down at the
Fucked it up.
21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover.
Damn.
What a nice play.
I'm an idiot.
DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier.
Get fried, too,
The
though.
ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls. Go out and make some.
Pop that ball out, nigga.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
To the air, it's Green. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Damn.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling.
Hurry up, dog. Hurry up.
They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
It's second and long now as this defense has a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Takes the pick
Come on,
back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Going right to work up top. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately...
Come on, run it. Run the play.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run, not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision by the running back.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.